Hi, everybody. Welcome to Stamping with Melva. I'm Melva Peters, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in British Columbia, Canada. And you can find me online at stampingwithmelva.com. It's Tuesday, and I'm here with a sketch challenge for you. Every Tuesday, I jump on at 2 o'clock Pacific and show you a sketch challenge. So hopefully you'll like this one. I think it's going to be a fun card. I'm going to be using the Just My Type stamp set, which is really quickly becoming one of my favorite. It's a standalone stamp set, so there's a little bit of fussy cutting on it if you want to do fussy cutting. But I really love this stamp set. It kind of takes me back to my typing days through school. So, all right, I'm going to switch over to my desktop and I'll show you the sketch and then we'll get making a card. All right, so this is the sketch. Now, as always, this sketch will be posted on Instagram and Facebook in about a half hour's time. So if you miss any of the measurements, you can grab them on there. So you've got a card base. In this case, I've said it's 5.5 by 8.5. Layer number 1, which is the blue layer, is 3 3/4 by 5. So you're going to see a little bit more of the card base on this one. Layer 2, which is the green one, is 2 1/4 by 4. And then the white is 2 inches by 3 3/4. So lots of options for you with this one. And then I've got about a 2-inch circle here. So if you wanted to add, it doesn't have to be a circle. It could be another shape. I'm actually using a circle punch. And you could mat this. So if you wanted to use the 2-inch circle punch and the 1 3/4-inch circle punch, you could easily do that. But you could use another shape and use a die cut for this. Like I said, lots of options for this. I'm using designer series paper. You could use embossed paper. You could create your own. Lots of things to do with this sketch. Okay, so this is the Just My Type stamp set. Again, standalone stamp set. These images are at 95%, so the stamps are slightly bigger than what they are shown. I love this typewriter. I've been having fun with it. There's plants. This is one single stamp that stamps hello. You've got paper for your typewriter with different sentiments that fit inside the paper. Look at this little tiny paper clip. How cute is that? Hey, Catherine. Flowers, envelope. Really, I love this stamp set. Okay, so this is what I'm using for my card. So my colors were absolutely inspired by this really pretty designer series paper. This is from the Delightfully Eclectic package of paper. There are 48 sheets, so it's a really great deal. So you get 4 pieces of each of them. And so I've got fresh freesia black and white on this one. And I just love the colors. So let's put this aside. Of my trimmer. So my cardstock is basic black and it's 5.5 by 8.5. So we will score it at 4 1/4 and use our bone folder. So as always, fold into the mountain or the raised line and give it a good burnish with your bone folder. Okay, so then this is my layer number 1, which is 3 3/4 by 5. I grabbed a new glue last night on my class. My glue wasn't behaving, so I grabbed a new one here. That's better. I got 2 bottles that are clogged for some reason. I've been really good about putting the lids back on, but all right. Isn't that pretty paper? Oh my gosh. Fresh freesia and black and white. Just really stunning. Okay, so that's 3 3/4 by 5, that piece. Okay, and then I've cut. This is my layer number 2, which is 2 1/4 by 4. Hey, Lorraine. And then layer number 3 is 2 inches by 3 3/4. And then I punched my circle out of fresh freesia, and that's a 2-inch circle. So that's going to go like that. But let's do some stamping. That piece is for the inside of the card. Let's do some stamping. So I'm going to use, of course, I'm going to use the typewriter because it's just too fun not to. And then I'm also going to use this piece of this stamp that stamps, it's hard to see, is stamps a piece of paper that goes into the typewriter. This one's got kind of the top turned over. And I'm going to use the one that says, the stamp that says thank you. That'll go on that. And then I'm going to have to probably fill in some around it. So I am going to do a black typewriter. We're going to fussy cut this out. So I'm using Tuxedo Black Memento. Just stamp this. Hopefully that's black and white typewriter. And then I'm going to stamp my piece of paper down here on the bottom because I'm going to cut that out as well. Hey, Frida, welcome. All right, and then the thank you I'm going to stamp in Fresh Freesia, and it fits right on the inside of that piece of paper. Close these for the minute while I fussy cut and decide how I'm going to put this together. So I'm not really worrying about getting too close to the edge on this piece of this typewriter. I'm just really kind of cutting around it. So I could have stamped the typewriter in Fresh Freesia. The other day I did one. I think it was Bubble Bath, if I remember correctly. It was either that or Berry Burst. It's fun to make typewriters. Actually, you know what? It might have been Poppy Parade, because I think I commented that when I was in school, we had these Olivetti. So this is a manual typewriter. We had these Olivetti electric typewriters that were kind of a color of Poppy Parade. I took typing from grade 7 to grade, I think even in grade 12, I was taking typing. Came in very handy. Hey, Darlene, welcome. I am on my way to Vegas tomorrow, Darlene. Hopefully the weather is not too hot. Hopefully my flights, I just checked in for my flight tomorrow, so I'm excited. We're going to Backstage, which is Stampin' Up's leadership conference. Okay, now what am I going to do? So this is what I'm thinking. My little circle is actually going to be kind of covered up, so we're going to, maybe we'll offset it a little bit so we will see the circle a little bit behind. Need something to stamp. No, I really think that needs to go behind. Okay, I need something to stamp on here. What are we going to stamp? Okay, let's use the little envelope. I just want to see how much room is left. Mid-90s. I don't know if that's good or bad. It seems hot to me. We don't get that hot, but I live on the West Coast. So anyway, it's going to be lovely. I'm looking forward to it. All right, let's stamp some of these envelopes. Just going to kind of leave that position there so that I can like that. There we go. All right, now we can kind of glue that. Oh, yeah, I don't want 115. And we are going to be inside much of the time, although I have some time on Thursday. And then the welcome reception is, and we're doing some swapping, is actually outside on Thursday night around the pool. No swimming allowed, because apparently they close the pool at 7, which is kind of odd, but anyway, they do. Not that I want to swim around in the party, but yeah, so the welcome reception is around the pool on Thursday night, and then Friday the conference starts. So I'm not there very long. Come home on Sunday. Okay, I'm gonna pop my circle up, And I am going to offset this a little bit because I want some of this Fresh Freesia circle to show. Okay, there we go. We're going to use dimensionals for our typewriter, dimensionals for our sentiment and our piece of paper, like that. Almost did it. There we go. And dimensionals, and we're just going to tuck this piece of paper kind of right underneath our typewriter. What a fun card. Okay, I grabbed some. So these are the Tinsel Gems 3-pack, and there are Fresh Freesia ones, so they're perfect for this card. So let's take and we'll, oops, where did my little one go to? Oh, there it is. It went flying and I kind of lost it. There it's on the back. Like that. And then we'll put another big one there. All right, and then the last thing we'll do is we'll stamp on the inside of the card. And what shall I stamp on the inside of the card? I think I will stamp this one that says, hope your day is filled. What does it say? I can't read it upside down and backwards. I hope your day is filled with sunshine and rainbows. It is a pretty color combination, Peg, isn't it? So we're just going to take and stamp this in the center, if I can get it straight. Like that. Ooh, not too bad. All right, and then I think I want to stamp that little paper clip. It's just too cute not to use. If I can find a little block, don't find a little block. Okay, we'll use this one. So let's stamp this paper clip kind of down here in the corner. There we go. It's just too cute. Isn't that cute? I love this little paper clip. All right, so then this will go on the inside of the card like this. Yeah, loving this black and Fresh Freesia. I was so happy when Fresh Freesia didn't retire. It's really one of my favorite colors. So there we go. There is a black and Fresh Freesia card based on this sketch. Stayed pretty true. You can't see much of my circle because of the size of my typewriter, but that's okay. Kind of looks okay to me. All right, so there is the sketch. Thanks, Darlene. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel and you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That way you'll get notified. If you're coming in through Facebook and you haven't given StreamYard permission, make sure you go to streamyard.com/Facebook so I can actually see who's commenting and actually, you know, acknowledge. Like all I see is Facebook user, and I really like to know people's names. Okay, so what do I need to tell you? So I won't be live. Let me go back. I'll flip over. There we go. Let's get on the right camera. Because I'm away starting tomorrow, I won't be live through the rest of this week. So normally I'm live on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 2, and then Saturday at 11 and Sunday at 12. So I won't be live through the week. And I will be back live next Tuesday with another sketch challenge. But you can stay tuned. I'm pretty sure I'll be posting some pictures of the conference in Vegas. And so if you are on my Facebook group, you'll probably be able to see some of the pictures of the conference and the hotel. And some of the adventures maybe that we'll get into. So I will miss being live with you, but hopefully you'll be playing with these cards. Don't forget, if you're in my Facebook group, share your projects. I love to see them. And then every month I send happy mail to some lucky people that have shared their cards over the course of the month. All right, everybody, hope you have a great week, and I will see you next Tuesday at 2 o'clock. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Happy stamping. Bye.